Good morning, everyone. I just dropped the dogs off at daycare, which is why there's all this hair in the back seat, because we have German Shepherds. I'm heading over to the airport to get ready for a flight. I'm going from Boise to Eugene, Oregon, and then I'm going to go empty from Eugene, Oregon to Santa Fe, New Mexico, which is going to be a 3.5-hour leg by myself. So I'm going to vlog that leg so you can come along and see what it is like to be a corporate pilot working as a single pilot operation on the PC-12. So this is going to be basically like from my right seat as if you were in the plane with me as my SIC. So let's go flying.
I do all my pre-flight planning on ForeFlight, including weight and balance and takeoff and landing distance. But a part of being a corporate pilot is also just getting the plane generally ready, which means beverages, ice, snacks. And I had a little extra time, so I had some breakfast in the plane, just kind of hanging out. And then I was on my way to Eugene, Oregon. This was about an hour and 10-minute flight, and the weather was awesome. On the west side of the Cascade Mountains, usually there's a pretty good fog bank, which was happening today, but it was like an 800-foot ceiling in 10 miles, so honestly, no big deal at all. I was just going to plan to do the instrument approach into Eugene, and I had plenty of margin on that approach to get in with an 800-foot ceiling. So this was the beginning of what was going to be a pretty long flying day, but nice weather on the front end really helps with the fatigue levels, and this was a beautiful flight overall. Got to Eugene, dropped my passengers off, and then filled the plane up with fuel.
Okay, I'm in Eugene, Oregon. I dropped off my passengers. I topped off the plane with fuel. I'm about to do a 4-hour leg from Eugene, Oregon to Santa Fe by myself, which is why I'm going to film. So I'm going to vlog. I'm going to see if the audio cord works. So fingers crossed. This is going to be 4 hours. The weather is beautiful, but that's a long time in the seat. So I may stop halfway if I need to.
0 at 7. Visibility 10. 1,400 scattered, ceiling 25,000 broken, temperature 20, dew point 20, altimeter 3001. Simultaneous approaches in use, expect RNAV Yankee, runway 34 left. Runway 34 left, runway 34 right available. Use caution for increased bird activities. NOTAMs, taxiway Lima closed. Taxiway Juliet, Lima, Alpha, between Alpha 6 and Juliet. Terminal ramp, service markings not standard. Runway 34 right, tap east, low intensity, out of service. Taxiway Lima, work in progress. Lighted and barricaded. Work in progress, all surfaces. Grass cutting. Low. Expect delays in Seattle, San Francisco, and Portland. Advise an initial contact. You have information, Oscar.
Eugene Ground Plus, I have departed Santa Fe, please.
Pilatus, you are cleared to the Kilo Sierra Alpha Foxtrot Airport via the Eugene 1 departure, then as filed. Maintain 9,000. Expect flight level 230, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 1662.
It's cleared to the Santa Fe Airport via the Eugene 1, then as filed. Clear maintain 9,000. Expect flight level 230, 5 after. Departure is 119.6, squawk 1662.
Feedback correct.
It's a hot start. Clear left, clear center, clear right. We'll let it move under 150, engine stable. Alright, now we'll start 9,000. That's our initial.
Ground Plus at Atlantic, information Oscar, request taxi.
Pilatus, Eugene ground, runway 34 left, taxi via Gulf Foxtrot Alpha, Alpha 6.
Golf, Foxtrot Alpha, Alpha 6 to runway 34 left, but
Clear left. Clear right. Flight controls.
Taxi via Kilo Mike Bravo, 34 right, flank 716, Hotel Charlie.
Very correct.
This is the Eugene Tower, open.
we'll be ready at the end.
Wind 360 at 5, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 34 left, plus.
Alright, indicators are green, airspeed is alive, takeoff power is set. Positive rate. No runway remaining. 120. Maybe 130 now for VY. And through 100 flaps up. I'll be out of here like it was on the way in.
Thanks for contact, Cascade departure, good day.
Over to departure plus. Cascade departure blue 1,400, climbing 9,000 on the Eugene 1.
West Cascade departure, radar contact. We're going a long way today. Turn left heading 210, vector on course.
Left turn 210 plus.
We are going a long way today. Left turn 210. Climb checklist is ice probes on light.
You're going 9 miles north of Corvallis, going to Corvallis. You'll want to just go over to advisory frequency.
Cabin pressure looks appropriate and engine instruments all look good.
Turn left heading 180.
Left turn 180 plus.
Turn left direct Echo Lima Yankee Ely.
Left turn direct Ely, Pilatus.
Yes, thank you. Me on course now, because it's a long way.
Contact Seattle Center 127.55.
2755 Pilatus. Center Pilatus 7,400, climbing 9,000 direct Ely.
Over Seattle Center, climb maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230 Pilatus.
Yes, thank you. Send me right on up so I can save fuel. I burn so much more at lower altitudes. Right now it's saying 4 hours and 45 minutes. I'm going to guess it's going to be more like 4:20 or 4 hours, which is still a long flight. But I got snacks. All right, coming up on 18. Standard is set on 3, and climb checklist is complete. 1,000 to go, 22, climbing 23. Right about now, I'm regretting not bringing a Diet Coke up here. But you know, you live and you learn. Okay, so we are at negative 18 degrees and we're at 23,000 feet. So we are going to set our torque to 29.9. That gives us right at about 780, which is our max continuous ITT, and about 180 knots. Okay, we're now showing we're going to land with 1,300 pounds of fuel and we have 2 hours and 58 minutes left, which I'm happy with. So we're 18 minutes into the flight. 320 would be about our total. Let's see what we can do here, guys. Maybe we'll get a good tailwind later on. At this point in the flight, it was just time to eat some lunch and try to get the time to pass as quickly as possible. The scenery was insanely beautiful, and I thought these little canyons were so cool to see how the wind and the water has formed all those.
All right, guys, we're 2 hours and 55 minutes into the flight, and I have 23 minutes to go. I've had a tailwind the whole time. This is the lowest tailwind I have right now at 15 knots, but I am ready to get out. It has been beautiful weather, completely smooth. It's going to be windy in Santa Fe. It's like 290 at 15 to 22. Nothing too crazy. Albuquerque Center, Pilatus, flight level 230.
Turkey Center, roger. Reset transponder, please, squawk 4155.
4155.
Santa Fe Tower information call. Time 21530 weather. Wind 260 to 22. Visibility 10. Check density altitude. Dew point is 1. Altimeter 3009er. GPS and visual approaches to runway 20 or use.
Center maintain 10,000. Santa Fe 12 o'clock. 20 miles. Report in sight.
Center maintain 10,000. Airport in sight, plus.
American visual approach runway 20 Santa Fe Airport. Radar service terminated. Contact tower 119.5. Have a good day.
Clear for the visual runway 20 over to tower 19.5. Santa Fe Tower Plus on the visual runway 20.
Santa Fe Tower, good afternoon. Runway 20, cleared land. Wind 2008. The altimeter 3008.
Cleared land runway 20 and 3008 plus.
500.
Gear is down.
Minimum.
436 Santa Fe ground, please approve.
That side, we're going to continue. RF plus 5. And just as a side note here, I am still trying to find the best camera angles. And obviously this one kind of was blurry and was going in and out of focus, but I still thought it was kind of cool to see the landing from this perspective. Woo, gusty. That's not terrible.
Santa Fe ground or tower rather, you can do a 180 if you like, and go. Well, we're going to go in parking.
We're going to Jet Center.
All right, north on runway 2, turn right at Golf into the ramp on the street.
Got a dude with a truck. Wow, it's so pretty here. Well, guys, that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment section. I read every single one personally. And as always, fly safely.